for the opportunity to be in a movie that has so much hockey history and sports history too.
Oh, hands down. I mean, that's my favorite work experience thus far. You know, it sort of went above and beyond having a job. That was remarkable. It's funny, you know, I was thinking about that before I got here too, and not only did I have a chance to partake in the movie, but I've gotten to know Jim Craig a little bit over time, and he's as good as they get. I was flashing back to a story where shortly after the movie was made, I got a phone call from Jimmy. He asked me what my what my father's address was. Then a couple days later, I get a phone call from my dad saying, "Hey, I just went out to the mailbox and I just got this jersey from Jimmy Craig, signed by Jimmy Craig, and he wrote this beautiful note about my son on it." So just to have a connection with a guy like that has been pretty fantastic.
David, did you ever get an opportunity to ever play an athlete in a movie or television, or want to do something like that?
I played Ed Rush, who was an NBA official. It was in a film called Our Lady of Victory, which is coming out pretty soon, and stars Carla Gugino, and that was basically based on the women's basketball team in 1971 with Immaculata College and that national championship win. So that was, and it was ironic because I when I was in high school and I used to go to the Philadelphia Sixers games, I used to go with Ed Rush, so that was kind of wild.
Oh, fun.
So that's the closest as far as athlete that I've played, but no, I'd love to portray, you know, I mean, I think actors love playing the whole athlete thing, and athletes want to be actors, and rock stars just want to be rock stars.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been on the ice together?
No.
No.
We got to work on this.
Yeah.
We got to work on this. I mean, Boreanaz, I know you're out there, you know, playing. We had your buddy Jerry Bruckheimer in here last week.
Yeah, I saw last week.
Yeah.
I know every year we do this thing called, well, it's the second year this year, called the Festival Cup, which Joey Scolari does that.
That's
so
right.
We can get up there, Eddie, and play for that cause.
I've been off the ice for a couple of years. In fairness, I've been out here in L.A. Caught the surfing bug, so I've been spending my time in the water.
Interesting.
Not so bad either.
No, not so bad at all.
Hey, what do you guys think about, you know, here's another guy that has connections to both L.A. and New York. And he'll have a connection to the Flyers if he ends up playing again with the Rangers, because I'm sure he'll get under their skin and cause some kind of havoc. Sean Avery, what do you guys think about him coming back, possibly playing again, maybe being back with the Rangers?
David, I'll let you go for a second.
I don't know. You know, I think that there's you kind of get up into the whole pop and circumstance of everything that's going on with an individual, and you don't really kind of want to get into that whole circus world, and you don't really know the true story of what someone's gone through, you know, personally. But you know, he definitely caused a lot of problems when he was, you know, in a Rangers uniform, and you know, he's a good player, and you know, he does his thing. So I'm sure whatever team he does come back and play with, that his skills will definitely add to the team, and if it's a playoff run, then hopefully he could add something to that team. So, you know, for me, it's kind of like, you know,
he certainly has the potential to help the team positively. And I actually think as a Ranger, he probably did more good than harm. Yeah. But you know, it's one of those situations. It's tricky. It's like, if he, in some respects, I don't care either way. If he does come back, I'd like it to be, you know, the best possible scenario. Now, I certainly have no control over that, and I think, you know, the only folks who are maybe the only person who really does is Sean himself, and I think he's an immensely talented player, and I hope that if he does come back to the Rangers, that he, you know, he comes back maybe a little humbled, but with the same, you know, grit and fire that he plays the game with. You know, we were a winning team with him in the lineup. I know it's an odd statistic that I hear, you know, bounced around during games or whatnot, but I guess facts is facts, as they say.
And if he does come to the Rangers, you know, and they meet Philadelphia in the playoffs, then he's going to have to deal with a Riley Cote or a parent, you know.
Yeah, Riley Cote is a scary dude.
he looks like...
I had a moment where I was home, and a buddy of mine, my buddy Tony, and I took the train. They were playing in Philly, and I went out to Philadelphia to see the game. Great place to watch a game, by the way, and great fans. I got to say it. I did manage to sneak a little Ranger lapel pin in.
Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that.
You know, sat right behind the bench, and one moment, Cote turned around, and I had a moment where I looked in his eyes. I was like, yo, that dude is scary.
Scary guy, and I think he's like a black belt in something. He's a serious martial artist, too.
So yeah, he's seriously something.
It's Eddie Cahill and David Boreanaz. And Eddie, congratulations. I know recently CSI New York had their 100th episode. And David, congratulations on winning your time slot with the change. And you guys, whenever you're in the city, you guys know, David knows because he's been up here before, but you guys, anything you need to promote with the show or anything going on in your careers, you just want to come by and say hi at the store, you guys got carte blanche. We'd love to be able to see you guys again.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the invite.
Hey, I appreciate it, and the Flyers are going to just be wiping up the Smurfs on Sunday.
Wow.
I like your confidence.
I know you do, right, pal? That's why we get along so well.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, guys, take care.
All right,
All right.
take care. Thanks for having me.
For more podcasts, check out NHL.com. This is NHL Radio.